No, not that one. It's not that dark and short.
45 millimeters.
Nice. So let me just see everybody. Give me a nice smile. Nice. Thank you.
Real sharp one. 3 shots a night.
Yeah, sharp man.
Y'all know how to play that, right?
Rotary Club of South. And before we get going, a couple announcements, please. In case of any emergency, there are 2 emergency exits. One is to my right, the door at my right, and one is to the back of the seating area, through the glass door, right down the corridor, and the muster point is located in the car park on my right. The washrooms are located at the back of the seating area, through the glass door on the left. In case of an emergency, please remain as calm as possible and listen to the instructions, and we'll see how it goes from there. Can we all stand, please, for the national anthem of Trinidad and Tobago? Instrument of Trinidad and Tobago playing the national anthem. Can you remain standing, please? I'll now call on Rotarian Arnel Ramlogan to do the invocation for us.
Good night, fellow Rotarians, honored guests. Please bow your head in prayer as you pray with me. Almighty God, help us today to see our opening prayer as a conversation, really believing that you hear us and care about what we say today. Lord, bless this gathering of fellow Rotarians and their guests this evening. Please help us to see those in need and give us the strength and wisdom to serve our community as we should. Burdens of others while we maintain the dignity of humankind. Soften our hearts to be sensitive and loving as we serve together as Rotarians. Today we pray that we receive your special blessing because we are committed to be a real service organization to help humankind. May each of us in our daily routine come to know the joy of caring and sharing with others not as fortunate as we are. May our motto that includes serving, caring, and sharing be for us life in service. Amen. Now, join with me as we recite the four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you.
A special welcome to all. I am Terry Ali, Sergeant at Arms for the Rotary Club of Princestown, and a special welcome to DG Wadi. Now, we're going to have a small bit of entertainment, and we're going to have Tracy Scott Lewis. Tracy began her country fiddling in her teens, which led her to many exciting places and events, including folk festivals around Western Europe and in the US at Disney World in Florida. She eventually ended up in Trinidad and Tobago. In Trinidad, she teaches violin as a part-time at Court Street Chamber Orchestra and is a key organizer of the National Strings Festival. She also owns and manages a successful beauty salon in San Fernando. Please welcome Tracy Scott Lewis. Chrissy. We'll now break for dinner, and please remain seated. Dinner is buffet style, and I will come and I'll direct the tables to the buffet counter. All right? So we'll start with the head table. The pan. So DJ.
Santa leave the North Pole and come down to Trinidad. He say it's too cold in the North Pole, so he couldn't stay. He come down right away to have some fun in this land of sea and sun. So got Santa, don't leave your bag of toys. Don't forget you have to share it with every girl and boy. So got Santa, don't want to ride no sleigh in a big time Toyota Galabatin all day. So got Santa, Riva. So got Santa, Santa say he intend to have a real good Christmas this time. And the place to be is this country. All them lovely chicks, parang music sick, and the tasty food. Trini woman does cook real good. So got Santa, don't leave your bag of toys. Don't forget you have to share it with every girl and boy. So got Santa, don't want to ride no sleigh in a big time Toyota Galabatin all day. So got Santa, Viva! So got Santa, Santa walking around in sneakers and jersey and jeans, looking to see where her party, and he trying to storm, cause that is the norm. He come out to play, so he fed in Trinidadian way. So got Santa, don't leave your bag of toys. Don't forget you have to share it with every girl and boy. So got Santa, don't want to ride no sleigh in a big time Toyota Galabatin all day. Arriba!
Papá Noel día de polo no te viene a la Trinidad para salir en el sol.
Señor Santa, no veo mi bolsa de tu winter, no olvidas quién es quien repartir.
Papá Noel día de polo no te viene a la Trinidad para salir en el sol.
Señor Santa, no veo mi bolsa de tu winter, no olvidas quién es que repartir. ¡Ay, ay! ¡Epa!
¡Arriba! ¡Canta, canta! So got Santa, so got Santa, Santa jump on stage and snatch the mic from the lead singer hand. He wants us to join in the chorus, keep the Christmas cheer going through the air. Then he kick and he say, in Trinbago I intend to stay. So got Santa, don't leave your bag of toys. Don't forget you have to share it with every girl and boy. So got Santa, don't want to ride no sleigh in a big time Toyota Galabatin all day. So got Santa, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas everybody. Don't want to ride no they do get weary, wearing that same old shaggy dress. Oh yeah, oh, when she gets weary.
We have a couple of items on the violin again for us. think she deserves another round of applause. Now, I like to introduce to the podium Master of Ceremonies for the remaining of the program, President Michael Kangaloo.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I know we had a big meal, but we need to keep the blood flowing. So as you heard already, my name is Michael Kangaloo, and I am the president of the Rotary Club of San Fernando. It is my pleasure as Master of Ceremonies to guide us through the evening's proceedings. District Governor Wadi Sauma, past District Governor Stephen Ramroop, past District Governor Roger Booz, past District Secretary Anne-Marie Rogers, who's not looking at me. Hi, Anne-Marie. Hi, hi, hi. Assistant Governor Vilma Bellamy, Assistant Governor Rabindra Auta, Assistant Governor Gary Williams, and Assistant Governor Lisa Francis. Past Assistant Governor Roland Hall. I saw Roland earlier today. I don't know. Oh, there he is. All right. Past Assistant Governor Dr. Ronald Gobin. Past Assistant Governor Lawrence Wilson, who unfortunately had to leave early. Yes. President of the Rotary Club of Pinal, Kevin Williams. President of the Rotary Club of San Fernando South, Richard Passad. President of the Rotary Club of Princestown, Bashir Mohammed. President of the Rotary Club of Point Fortin, Carlton Semper. I don't know where Carlton is. Oh, hi, Carlton. And President of the Rotary Club of Pointe-a-Pierre, Bobby Indar. Fellow Rotarians, partners in service, specially invited guests, welcome. We are here this evening to celebrate the visit of our district governor, as we fondly call him, DG Wadi. First on the program is that you need to learn a little more about our district governor, so I'd like to invite to the podium our Assistant Governor, Vilma Bellamy, who will do the honors.
Thank you, President Mike. Fellow Rotarians and friends, let us all give a hearty round of applause and warm welcome to District Governor Wadi Sauma to the Southland. District Governor Wadi, on behalf of all 6 South Club presidents and all Rotarians of the 6 clubs, namely the Rotary Clubs of San Fernando, San Fernando South, Point Fortin, Pointe-a-Pierre, Princestown, and Pinal, I extend our warmest and heartfelt thanks to you for your visit at all clubs, events, and activities, and I express our appreciation for your presence and your company. You would be here for a couple more days. How fast time flies when one is enjoying oneself. And we look forward to your continuing to have an enjoyable time with us as you visit other projects and attend more fellowships. I extend thanks and appreciation to all the club presidents of the South Cluster for their collaboration and easy cooperation in making DG Wadi's official visit such a success it has been. Let me tell you just a little bit about our District Governor Wadi Sauma. Wadi Henry Sauma, born in Suriname, holds a master's degree in microeconomics from the Catholic Hodges School, Tilburg, the Netherlands. With the exception of a few years in banking as a senior corporate loan officer, he spent all of his professional life as an entrepreneur. Since 1989, he is in the business of import and retail of casual, ready-to-wear clothing. For many years, Wadi is the representative of the sector trade in the board of Suriname Trade and Industry Association, the largest employers organization in Suriname. He represented this organization in different committees and in several capacities. For 5 years, he chaired the supervisory board of iFunds, a revolving fund that was established by the governments of Suriname and the Netherlands to finance long-term loans to startups. After returning from the Netherlands in 1982, he joined a group of economists to revive the Association of Economists. From 2012 to 2016, he was chairman of this association. In 2016, he did not put himself up for re-election as he wanted to dedicate more time to Rotary. In 2002, Wadi became a Rotarian as a charter member of the very vibrant Rotary Club Paramaribo residence. The RCPR is the youngest club in Suriname with 60 plus members. In 2003 to 2004, he served as a treasurer in the years thereafter in several other positions within the club, namely as director, club president, and secretary. He was AG for Suriname in 2012 to 2013, and in 2013 to 2014, he served simultaneously as club secretary and at district level as AG to Suriname. While serving in 2014 to 2015 as district secretary, he was elected to lead the district 2017-2018. From 2008 on, Wadi never missed a district conference, the event to make new friends and to meet old ones. Wadi has also attended a few RI conventions, 7 in total. He loves the fun and fellowship at conferences and conventions, so much that on 2 occasions he facilitated an air charter by signing the contract with Suriname Airways, first in 2014 to the Martinique District Conference with 75 passengers, the second time to the 2015 Rotary International Convention in Brazil, 100 Rotarians and friends. Wadi is a Paul Harris Society member and a major donor, level 1, to the Rotary Foundation. He is passionate about the work of the TRF and especially its funding programs. He was involved in a few matching grants and recently a global grant. Wadi was a blood donor and donated 80 plus times blood. His wife Shirley is a Rotarian, a member of the Rotary Club of Paramaribo Central, the sponsor club of the city of DG Wadi. Shirley and Wadi are the proud parents of Martin and Ashley, who both are still in college. Let us give a warm welcome to our District Governor, Wadi Suma. Thank you.
Thank you, AG Velma. Thank you for your kind words and for your welcome. Protocol established, so please allow me to continue. Good evening, Rotarians. No, no, no. Good evening, friends. Thank you. Yes, let me thank you first of all for the warm welcome and the visits, the meetings I had up till now. And if Rotarians or my friends are asking me, is it not tiresome? Is it not challenging? Then what I like is the fun, the fellowship, the friendship that I think will grow deeper and larger. And that is what really motivates me. And I hope that next year in Suriname, I will see all my friends. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for being here. I've been on the road these last few days, and I know it's not easy to be here. And I thank you. I really appreciate you being here. What's also so nice is that I was in 2013-14, not mistaken, I was the assistant governor for PDG Stephen. And he was always a big supporter of me. And I really thank him for that. Thank you so much. And it's most fitting that tonight we're here. Thank you so much. The theme for this year is about making a difference. Rotary making a difference. Many times Rotarians will ask you, what is Rotary? And many times we would try to say, yes, we have so many clubs in the district, so many Rotarians, so many members. But in fact, what we are doing, what Rotary is, it's about making a difference. It's about making a difference in the lives of others. Those who cannot afford it, those who are less fortunate as we. So, RI President Ian Risley, he came up with his slogan, his theme for this year, and that is making a difference. And whatever we do, providing hampers, providing meals, providing medical care, education, whatever, what we do as Rotarians, we make a difference in people's lives. In District 7030, knowing that we have 3 strategic priorities, RI has 3 strategic priorities, we try to align our goals and objectives to those priorities. And as you know, those priorities are strengthen our clubs. We have to grow our organization, bring in more members. We have to give more service to the community, so grow our service to the community. And of course, support our Rotary Foundation. And thirdly, enhance Rotary public image. At my meetings with the club, with the boards especially, I would emphasize public image. Because I think that, and we came to realize as Rotary, as Rotarians, that we've been doing too little with this priority. And it should be our priority. Because, yes, we know that we're making a difference, that we have projects and we go out and serve the community. But does the bigger community, the larger community knows what we are doing? Do they know what we are doing? And how we change people's lives? So we need more publicity for our club, for our projects. Show and tell the public how we change lives. We need to enhance public image and let the people know that we are people of action, that we really do something and not just drinking, eating, and having fellowship. But we should not only account when we do projects for, let's say, the financial side of the project. Because most of what I've seen during my travels, during my meetings, yes, we would give account for, let's say, the financial side of our projects. But what's more important maybe is the hours as Rotarians we put into our projects. So for this year especially, that is one of our focus. So every time I will speak about, please account for your volunteer hours. It starts with planning and it ends with when you execute the project and evaluate the project. All those hours, because a small project as maybe giving out food, but you prepare the food, you bought the ingredients, you bought vegetables, whatever, and all those hours are service to the community. Please let me not forget that. Why is public image important? We know that when we spread the word that and show what we are doing, what our projects are, we will attract more members. We will attract more partners. We will engage our members. We will engage our community. We will attract more funding through publicizing our projects even better. Another great way to boost our public image is to come together as clubs and show our joint strength, especially in our district with territories that are relatively small. Executing projects together will create great synergy and our impact will be much greater. So I'm asking the clubs, the members, to look at not what separates us, but what joins us. To look at the greater goal we have, the motto we Rotarians live by, and that is service above self. It's not about us, it's not about our club, it's about Rotary and the Rotary brand. I've seen projects big and small, and I think that a vibrant club, we need both kind of projects. Smaller ones, handing out hampers, feeding the needy, but we also have to look at bigger and more impactful projects, projects that will last longer, that will have a sustainable impact on the community. Let me take this opportunity to commend you on your efforts, the relief efforts for Dominica. One thing that has become clear is that the district has to be better prepared how to deal with and respond to these big disasters. There should be a better and more comprehensive district disaster plan. Our members should know what they can expect in terms of disaster relief when disaster strikes. The $2 we now as members contribute to the district disaster account will probably be not sufficient. My promise to you is that next year at conference, we will present a plan to be voted on. We should grow our organization through inducting more members. We should also work on more quality. What I mean is that we need members with more Rotary knowledge, better informed about the programs of Rotary. I'm convinced that educating our members will lead to more engaged members. A great tool for that is the RI website, where you find a wealth of information about Rotary. What do we know about the different programs of the Rotary Foundation, like district grants, global grants, vocational training teams, etc.? What do we know about our efforts to end polio, our 6 areas of focus? Too many times we hear, I don't have the time. Well, it's not about having time. It's about making time. Please don't be a rhino, a Rotarian in name only, and get involved and make a difference. We need also, if we want to strengthen our organization, more diversification. Paul Harris started this organization with friends. They were all males, and later on, we were smart to realize that women can have a great contribution for our Rotary. If we don't want our organization to go extinct, we should focus on bringing in more younger members. You should find ways to transition our qualified Rotary actors into Rotary. And what I see, especially in the South, in general in Trinidad, but especially in the South, I met some fine and young interactors. And I think that the clubs in the South, they should look at charter starting more Rotary Act clubs, because we cannot lose these bright young ladies and gents to other organizations. We need them. So please, that is one thing the South clubs really have to do. Try to look for and start Rotary Act clubs. While our goals are to have stronger clubs, more service to the community, better public image, please do not forget the heart of the funding system, the Rotary Foundation. I encourage you to contribute more than ever to the Rotary Foundation. Contributions don't have to be a big sum of money at one time. Small amounts from $25 on are a good start. Setting aside just $2 TT per day, just $2 TT per day will enable you to contribute $100 per year to the Rotary Foundation. We should not only give, but also receive. I encourage clubs to make more use of the Rotary Foundation by applying for district grants and global grants as part of the funding of their projects. You should know that the clubs in District 7030 receive 3 times more from the Rotary Foundation through grants than we have contributed. Our vision for Rotary District 7030 is to be recognized as the premier service organization dedicated to peace. Peace not only as the absence of war, but a situation of safety, where basic human needs are met. But how can we, Rotarians, make sure that we get to that situation and that it can be sustained? Through education, we can build a world where everyone is given equal opportunities. Education is an indispensable condition if we want to do away with the existing difference between social classes and genders. It opens a world of opportunities for the less fortunate so that they may have an equal shot at well-paying jobs. Through education, we can help others realizing their dreams and build peace. In 2017-18, the focus of the district is on education, and we have tweaked the RI theme by saying, Rotary making a difference through education. With these words, I would like to conclude. Thank you for your time you give to Rotary. I strongly believe that only together, as a team, we can and will make a more impactful and sustainable difference in the lives of those we serve. Thank you.
Thank you, DG Wadi. That was very inspiring. I'm glad to know that the South clubs are doing very well. We know we're doing well, but we need outsiders to tell us exactly how well we're doing. And I think that speaks volumes for us. I'd now like to call our Assistant Governor Vilma once again to present a token of our appreciation for DG Wadi.
Wow. Really wow. Thank you so much. Did you get this? No. Really wonderful.
Tell this family.
You're passing her over, please. Please. Be gentle. No, really. Whose idea it was, but it's really creative, and thank you so much. Really, I really appreciate it.
So I was just told that I can say it. It was A.G. Vilmer's idea, and it was Richard Passad's design. So I'd now like to call, we have a few more presentations to make. I'd now like to call our past district governor, Roger Booth, to please come up.
Fellow Rotarians, last year there were exceptional clubs in our district, and some of them had made applications to the Rotary International for recognition of some of those achievements. And I'm very happy to say, or perhaps I should say to those of you who don't know, that last year was the first time that RI had extended the period of time that consideration was given to clubs in terms of trying to finish their projects. So in years gone by, it was actually about 3/4 of the year into April of the year when you were supposed to send in these applications and fulfill all the goals that you had set. Last year was the first time that RI extended that to the end of the Rotary year, meaning June. And as a result of that, some clubs didn't apply until late in the year, and as a result, the awards and certifications from RI only just arrived. So I'm very pleased that the district governor is giving me this opportunity to give out some of these awards to clubs who achieved certain recognitions last year for 2016-17. So I just have a few to do, and I'm going to ask, perhaps I can ask the past presidents, the immediate past presidents, if they're in the room, to come up to receive the award. So the first recipient of a Rotary Foundation Award, as well as 2 banners, one of which signifies that the club is a every Rotarian, every year, 100% club. And I forget what the second banner is because I had so many to look at today. But Mike will soon unveil them when I call up the past president of my very own club, Robert Quee. Please come forward. Rob? Thank you. Michael just had to clarify that the Erie Award, and forgive me, Robert, is not for our club. The TRF Foundation certificate is for our club, which was correct. But the Rotary banners for the 100% EREY club is actually to San Fernando South. So I'd like to ask, Richard, is your past president here? Can I ask Richard then to come up, please? And these are the banners. Sure. Okay. One of the other goals of most clubs during the course of the year is to try to achieve a presidential citation. This is one of the key awards that clubs look forward to trying to achieve by establishing a wide range of goals that are preset by the Rotary Foundation at the beginning of the year. And I'm very pleased to tell you that one of our clubs in South has achieved the 2016-17 presidential citation, and that is Rotary Club of Princestown. Can I ask Past President Debbie to come up to collect this, as it was in her year? In addition to which, the Rotary Club of Princestown not only achieved the presidential citation, but they also achieved 2 awards from the Rotary Foundation, and, which she will collect tonight, a presidential citation for one of their Interact clubs as well. So that's really well done. It's 2 banners. Right. Okay, finally, there was one other club. You can see how prepared I was. There's one other club in South that also achieved the presidential citation, so forgive me for that. I believe I will have to call Carlton up because it's the Rotary Club of Point Fortin. And 2 Rotary Foundation banners, sorry. Oh, sorry.
PDG Roger. Congratulations to all those clubs who did so well. They're helping the South Cluster look very good. Thank you very much.
And as a result of the clubs in District 7030 doing so well, I'm also very proud to announce that District 7030 received an award of citation from the Rotary International as well, a presidential citation. I didn't bother to walk with my own certificate, sorry.
So we now have a special award presentation, and I would like to ask DG Wadi to please join me at the podium.
I have the distinct pleasure and honor to present a Rotary Foundation recognition. Today, the Rotary Foundation trustees and I have the honor of expressing our appreciation for a donor who has made a substantial contribution toward Rotary's mission of doing good in the world. In doing so, he support and honor the Rotary Foundation's humanitarian and educational initiatives, which make a significant difference in the lives of others. It gives me great pleasure to announce that Roger Bose, IPDG Roger Bose, has made contributions to the Rotary Foundation that qualify him for Major Donor Level 1. May I ask IPDG Roger to come forward and accept our congratulations and appreciation. Okay. Roger, as a major donor, you're part of a special group of donors dedicated to improving communities both near and far. In appreciation for your significant investment in our Rotary Foundation, the trustees wish to express their gratitude by presenting you with 3 recognition items: a crystal, the pins, and a pendant. Please, may I have the honor to pin you with the major donor level 1 pin. Contributions like yours enable the Rotary Foundation to carry out a variety of programs through dedicated Rotarians and Rotary clubs around the globe. Together, they promote peace, fight disease, provide clean water, sustain mothers and children, improve education, and strengthen local economies. Thank you again for your generous support, PDG Roger. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking Major Donor Roger Bose. There's a crystal.
Yeah.
We're missing the pendant.
Something missing?
Yes. You've been a good boy, so we give you three presents.
Oh, thank you. Thank you again, DG.
Maybe you want to say something.
Okay. But this came as a total shock to me. Okay, I'm joking. But the district governor was gracious enough to say that he thought that this was a fitting occasion to present it to me. So I appreciate that very much. It's his time, it's his event, and it's his limelight. So I don't want to say much more than thank you very much. I hope we could all achieve major donor status one day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DG Wadi, and congratulations to PDG Roger Bose. We have a new induction. I believe that DG Wadi is going to do the induction.
The pinning.
The pinning. All right. So can I call up, is it President Bashir?
District Governor Wadi, past District Governors Roger and Stephen, Assistant Governor Vilma, other Assistant Governors, past District Governors, past Assistant Governors, fellow Presidents, Rotarians, special invited guests. We have the honor and privilege of adding a new member to the Rotary Club of Princestown this evening. And in order to do so, I start the induction process. But first I call on Secretary Crystal to tell us a little bit about our new Rotarian. And I call on Nazim to step forward as well, please.
Fellow Rotarians, especially invited guests, all protocols observed in the interest of time. Good evening, everyone. An academic by distinction, a public servant by heart, and a lecturer by practice, our newest Rotarian graduated from the University of Portsmouth, England, magna cum laude, with Bachelor's of Science in Applied Chemistry, and further pursued a PhD in Organic Chemistry from McGill University, Canada. He never seemed to tire from studying because, since his arrival at the University of Trinidad and Tobago, commonly known as UTT, in 2006, he has acquired 4 significant diplomas, namely Occupational Safety and Health, environmental management, project management, and human resource management. During his graduate days, he interned at 2 international pharmaceutical companies, AstraZeneca Inc. in Canada, and then Glasgow Group Research in England for a year and a half, where he conducted research with 2 of the best-selling drugs, Xantex and Ventolin. He is also the first person to synthesize a cyclicized aspartame analog. As a professional, he has been a lecturer locally, regionally, and internationally, with over 17 years' experience post-PhD, lecturing first at Minneapolis, Canada in Canada, then the University of the West Indies, both in Jamaica and right here in Trinidad, and now for the last 10 years at the University of Trinidad and Tobago. He has also been the program leader, coordinator for Foundations Chemistry since September 2008, and recently held the position for 4 years of program leader for the Bachelor of Sciences and Masters in Process Engineering, where both programs were twice accredited under his leadership. It is also notable that our newest Rotarian has published 17 international peer-reviewed articles, with 4 of those articles published having over 179 citations as of July 2017. He has also presented at 9 conferences in his specialized discipline. His passion and energy seem to know no bounds. He has proven to be committed to both public service and the world of academics. And being used to performing various tasks and responsibilities simultaneously, it is no doubt this man will be a fine Rotarian in the making. In this vein, it is my great honor and privilege to introduce to you all tonight the newest person to be inducted into the Rotary Club of Princestown, Mr. Nazim Mohammed.
Thank you, Secretary Crystal. Fellow Rotarians, it is the duty of our club, Rotary Club, to add new members from time to time, as that we may not only increase our usefulness and influence as a club, but also to extend the spirit of Rotary throughout the community. Today, I welcome to our ranks and admit to membership Nazim Mohammed. Rotarian Nazim, you have been elected to membership in this club because your fellow members believe you are a worthy representative of your calling, and also to possess qualities that will permit you to exemplify the true spirit of Rotary in your public, business, social, and private life. I wish to impress upon you that you have been admitted not only as to a member of the Rotary Club of Princestown, but to the worldwide association, and by virtue of your membership in this club, you will be welcome to fellowship in any Rotary Club in the world. The honor and privilege of Rotary membership carries with it duties and obligations. You will be expected to attend the club's meetings regularly, to perform your share of club service, to place your knowledge and talents at the disposal of the club in the task of carrying the principles of Rotary into the daily lives of the community. I now ask District Governor to step forward, please. Members, can you please stand? Rotarian Nazim Mohammed, in the name of the Rotary Club of Princestown, I now formally admit you to the membership in this club, and I direct DG Wadi to affix your lapel, our emblem. Fellow Rotarians and guests, I commend to you newest member of the Rotary Club of Princestown, Nazim Mohammed, who has been loaned the classification of academics, scientists, and charge you all to welcome him. And I now invite Rotarian Nazim Mohammed to address us, please.
Thank you, President Bashir and Secretary Crystal, for that warm and kind introduction. By the way, it's all true. Just let you all know that. Have a small speech. It's only for about 40 minutes, so don't fuss. Good evening, fellow Rotarians and distinguished guests. I believe I have to say, if I'm not mistaken, all protocols observed. So all protocols observed, folks. I am deeply humbled, honored, and privileged to finally be part of this elite fraternity, Rotary. I guess I can tell you all the wonderful things that Rotary Princeton Club has been doing in the past and what we intend on doing in the future. But seriously, we have a Facebook page, and I'd like to big up, where's Rhea? Where's Rhea? For doing a fantastic job on that page, and you can get all the information concerning our club on our Facebook page. George Orwell once said, and I quote, "In times of absolute corruption, speaking the truth is a revolutionary act." This is so poignant, that quotation. In times of absolute corruption, speaking the truth is a revolutionary act. I purposely singled out this quotation because I believe it's one of the 4 phrases in the 4th way test. Is it the truth? Is it the truth? That's the main question. Truth is timeless and unchangeable. We as Rotarians must strive to seek and speak the truth no matter what the consequences are. Without the truth, there can be no justice. As we go along with our daily lives, we must always remember that the true character of a person is shown by the way he treats someone who cannot do anything for him. I will repeat that. The true character of a person is shown by the way he treats someone who cannot do anything for him. We as fellow Rotarians have shown our true character just by being Rotarians. We do not do this for the fame or the fortune, but only for altruism purposes. Remember, service above self. I would like to thank the Rotary Club of Princeton for accepting me into their club, and I look forward in participating fully in all their projects and certainly in their fellowship. I will also look forward to meeting the rest of the Rotarians in different clubs in the near future. Before I conclude, I would like to leave you with an old adage. Some of you may know it, some of you may not. It's to do with a little birdie flying south for the winter. How many of you ever heard about that one? Put your hands up. Nobody? Wonderful. This little birdie was flying south for the winter, but ended up with frostbite. So it fell into a cow field. A cow, seeing the plight of this little birdie, went over and pooped on the little birdie. The warmth of the cow pat defrosted the little birdie, and the little birdie was so happy that it started to make noise and chirp and be merry. A fox nearby, hearing this commotion, went to investigate, saw the little birdie in the poop, pulled out the little birdie, dusted off the little birdie, and ate the little birdie. Anybody know what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is, someone who poops on your head is not necessarily your enemy. Someone who pulls you out of poop is not necessarily your friend. And wait for it. And if you're head up high in poop and you're happy, stay bloody quiet. Finally, I'd like to say thank you very much for having me. I hope I'll make a great difference with Rotary Princeton Club and by extension, Rotary International. Thanks again, God bless, and long live Rotary.
So, I think we're all wide awake now, are we? Very good, very good. Thank you very much. Congratulations. It gives me great pleasure to invite past President Debbie to the podium to give the vote of thanks.
Good night, everyone. It is a privilege for me to extend thanks on behalf of our Assistant Governor, Mrs. Vilma Bellamy, and the Rotary South Cluster as to the hosting of this wonderful event in honor of our District Governor, Mr. Wadi Soma's official visit to the cluster. What a joy it has been to have DG Wadi with us. We thank our past District Governor, Dr. Stephen Ramroop, and his lovely wife, Joanne, for making available Doc's Ranch for the hosting of the event and for their preparing the room so beautifully. I am sure we are all appreciative of the excellent food and service that has been provided by the staff at Docks Ranch. What would be the event without the wonderful cooperation of all the clubs who are here tonight, and we thank each club and their respective presidents for their contribution to tonight's success. In particular, we thank President Richard of the Rotary Club of San Fernando South for taking charge of preparing the lovely token presented to DG Wadi. President Michael Kangaloo, excellent job as usual in your chairing of tonight's program. To the performers, Kyle Ali and Tracy Scott Lucky, the event was made all the more special by your excellent live performances, and we thank you for your continued support of Rotary and Rotary events. The Shooting Stars Tassa Group from Karani, thank you for your wonderful welcome to our district governor. Rotarian Rudra Balram Singh of the Rotary Club of Pointe-à-Pied, thank you for your generosity in the printing of tonight's programs. To the DJ, members of the media who are present with us, videographer Hollis Clifton, thank you all for being part of this event. And of course, DG Wadi, we cannot thank you enough for your visit, wonderful company and personality, which exemplifies the spirit, energy, and goodwill of Rotary. Thank you.
So we're very close to the end. Sounds like my joint sometimes when I get up in the morning. Anyway, so I'd like to invite the president of the Rotary Club of San Fernando South, Richard Prasad, to give a toast to his club.
Okay, good evening, everyone. All protocols observed. Toast to the Rotary Club of San Fernando South.
Can you please remain standing because we have a few of these to do? You make sure your glasses are full, please. I would like to propose a toast to the Rotary Club of San Fernando. Rotary Club of San Fernando. President Bashir, can you please come forward and propose a toast to the Rotary Club of Princestown?
Let's lift our glasses and bottles and toast the Rotary Club of Princestown.
President Bobby, Inda, could you please come forward?
Good afternoon, Rotarians. I'd like you all to raise your glasses with a toast to the Republic of Pointe-à-Pied. Rotary Club of Pointe-à-Pied.
I would have to look when I'm passing through Pointe-à-Pied and see if I see the Republic of Pointe-à-Pied. I would have to look for that. I have no idea. President Kevin Williams, could you please come forward?
Good evening, fellow Rotarians. Please join me in raising your glass and toasting to the Rotary Club of Pinal.
President Carlton.
Good night, everyone. Let's toast to the Rotary Club of Point Forte, please. I almost said the Republic of Venezuela.
Oh, dear. We know who to not to give any more drinks to, okay? That's no problem. All right. So, I'd like to call past District Governor Roger Booth to please give a toast to the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Please join me in a toast to the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
District Governor Wadi, could you please join me and make a toast to the Republic of Suriname?
Friends, join me in raising our glass to the Republic of Suriname. Thank you.
And finally, PDG. He's here already. I know, Stephen, please.
Join me in a toast to Rotary International. Rotary the world over. Thank you.
Yeah, please take your seats. So that brings us to the official part, the end of the official part of the program. As you would see on your program, we now have fellowship and dancing. So I encourage you to stay, meet your fellow Rotarians, and also if we have music, and I'm sure we do. I see Ken was dancing earlier, so maybe you guys could follow Ken and let's have a good time. Thank you very much once again, DG Wadi, for gracing us with your presence. Could all the presidents of the
I went around and by my neighbor. I Miss Gloria. And I by Miss Gloria. I Miss Gloria. I say, Madam, what you have to offer? I Miss Gloria. She say, I have everything right here. I Miss Gloria. I don't buy whiskey, neither strong rum. I Miss Gloria. It is against my religion. I Miss Gloria. I have homemade wine in all description. I Miss Gloria. But all them local wine you present me, I Miss Gloria. I got to taste some of them for sure. I Miss Gloria. Oh madam, which one is your favorite? I Miss Gloria. Bring it up quick, let me taste it. I Miss Gloria. It's you who make it and you must know. I Miss Gloria. I want a good head before I go. She say hot plum, pomegranate, cashew, guava, balata, bandanya, aloe, anke. I want the homemade wine. Give me the homemade wine. unity.